What's going on, everybody? It's been a while since I have vlogged. Not because I have not been able to. Well, been able to, just haven't had the time, and the mindset actually hasn't been in vlogging. Uh, and my fitness craze, I'm still very, very passionate about it. Don't question it. I did take a bit of an impact from the leg injury, which is mostly recovered. Every now and then it's sore, but I think that's from the adhesions and one of the side effects of tearing a ham or the biceps in the ham, or a lot of people just call them hamstrings. So many people get confused when I say the long head of bicep of the leg, and they think I'm talking about the arm instead of the leg, so we'll just refer to it as hamstring. When you tear those, if you don't get a lot of physical therapy in right away and you don't do it right, you can have the fibers grow back incorrectly and they kind of merge together. I kind of avoided all that. I did physical therapy and the stretching and gua sha, and the physical therapist and my doctor were very surprised. For being 41, my leg healed a lot faster than they thought it had, and I attribute that to a few things. Nutrition being spot on most of the time, and then the gua sha, and the fact that we did pre-workout mobilities and stuff. So I mean, it was in pretty good shape. So if you're questioning about gua sha, I highly recommend it. I don't think the cryotherapy I did had anything to play on it. It might have helped with the inflammation and reduction and stuff. I've now tried, in regards to cryotherapy, a chill bath, which is really freaking cold. Makes your you nut up literally. They just whereas walking into a cryo chamber, there's two totally different sensations. I'm not sure. I had the long term. I really couldn't tell the difference between the cryo chamber and the water bath, so much as, during the first one. So I know they have different effects immediately, but that's not why I'm vlogging anyways. I'm back. It's gonna be more of a mix between physical fitness, nutrition, and mental health. Got to exercise our brains. The last several weeks I've been knee deep, elbow deep, whatever you want to call it, in some training for cybersecurity, which is what I do for a living. Trying to improve my skill sets, get ready for some certifications. And I realized that I had focused so much on learning fitness and nutrition that I let other mental aspects of my life kind of taper off a little bit when I shouldn't have, especially later in this life. And when you work in an industry like I do, you have to constantly stay up on the new techniques and the new challenges and the new exploits and attack methodologies utilized by bad actors and everything. And then I realized that there's more to just that in life. I learn a lot of things about cartoons for my kids. I'm not gonna lie, I still watch cartoons. I'm an adult. I think a lot of this does better. But I also went through and I realized there's a lot of crap out there that rots our kids' brains. So I started devoting more time to just different types of personal progression mentally, and not just physically. So cool. Just a note on that one. You guys take the time to learn, both physically and mentally. Just pursue your passions as well. Life's too short to do anything else. And why is that catering dude coming out on the wrong side of the driveway? Alright. So just side notes on that one. Go after it. Make sure that, if you've got kids, for me, I've kind of had the motto, if I haven't done it, if it's not something I'm going to do, I can't ask my kids to do it. So, I mean, it's it's what it is. I had a friend ask me, so why are you going after all this stuff? Because I'm finishing up my bachelor's at 40. Yeah, I took some time off from school, and all of a sudden I was 40 years old. Um, but I said, well, how do I tell my kids? Well, I still want to push them, but it's important. Um, so go after your pursuits, set the example, set the bar high, and remember, life, it doesn't matter who's judging you. You're your own worst judge and everything. But I don't seek approval from other people anymore. You get older. When you're younger, it's like, oh man, I gotta fit in. I gotta be the cool kid. At 40, I just don't give a crap anymore. As long as I'm healthy and I know that I'm following my passions and that I'm being true to myself and true to my family, because my family does very much matter to me. Uh, that's where I want to be. So I believe in myself. You have to have confidence and faith in yourself, I think. I remember I was watching the other day, but it says, I believe. So believe in what you're doing. Believe in your choices. If you can't believe in yourself and you can't believe in what you're pursuing and you can't believe any of that stuff, then there's no real reason for you to be doing it. You need to have faith in what you do and who you are to get it done. So I'm at work now, but I thought I'd do a short little video, which I haven't done in a while. I got to work today, get some studying in, and then a gym session this afternoon. I'm breaking it up a little more differently. I'm in my last phase 4 of the lean program with Steve. That I noticed from the time off, due to the injury, my body sealed up a little bit. I have a little more pain in my SI joints for some reason, even though I've been doing the stretching. So I think that maybe my hip flexors are tightened up again, which is common for me because I sit a lot. So I'm going to make some changes on that one. I'm going really hardcore since I'm not traveling anymore or anything. I am going to do for the remainder 10 weeks ketogenic, just to try it out. It's very hard to stay on point with keto, but I've always been interested. I tried to start it, and then I went and traveled and everything else. And if you travel, it's really hard to avoid carbs. So I'm going to try that out. And then my cardio's in the morning, and my weights are in the afternoon because some scheduling conflicts. That's the other thing we'll talk about, time management. Get up early, go to bed, get your 8 hours. It was brought up in yesterday's live cast. Someone was asking when was the best time to work out, at the end of the shift, beginning of the shift, or anything. You got to find your own personal balance when it works, and you can't sacrifice your sleep. And for me, I don't want to sacrifice my time with my kids or my family. So what I do is I try to go to bed when my kids go to bed. Doesn't always work. I usually stay in bed reading. Now I did switch to a reading light and a book instead of reading on my Kindle or my tablet or something, because of the blue light. It makes your brain, it kind of impacts that stuff a little bit different. I've noticed over the last 2 weeks since I've done that, the page reading has made a huge difference in how much I am able to relax. But I do go to bed so I can get up early to go do my my cardio at the gym, and then have time after work to do regular workouts. I don't count the walks I do at lunch anymore as my any cardio activity. I just go for walks. I usually take about a 30 to 40 minute walk every day to help clear my mind, my mental thing. I'll listen to some learning educational stuff, philosophy things, just to get my mind off of what I'm doing. I was listening to like training audio for cybersecurity stuff, but I found that I need to unplug during the day from that, because if you focus too much on it, your brain you need to expand and expound upon your knowledge. So I did that, and right now I'm going through, I'm getting back into my photography. I'm an amateur photographer, avid scuba diver, traveler, and barbecue competition guy. So I'm trying to combine all that through. I've taken what I've learned from this whole experience and from Alan Bishop's nutritional help, and I'm trying to get you guys' feedback. I'm going to come out with, I think, a short ebook barbecue cookbook for clean eaters and healthy guys. I do my own barbecue sauce and rubs, all organic, natural kind of thing. So I'm going to take that out there and try and do barbecue on that step. A lot of people have misconception that barbecue is unhealthy. Well, it's the sauce that's going to kill you. The meats are not too bad, but that's hearsay anyway. So I'm expanding on that one, and I'm trying to figure out what my next kind of passion or learning material is going to be, or category or subject. Haven't really decided on that yet. I got to find something, but it's got to be something that I can apply to my life and apply to my kids' life, so I'll figure that one out. Anyways, believe in yourself, have faith in yourself, have faith in your family, and believe that you can accomplish your goals. Set realistic ones, set short-term, long-term, all the way around. Just get it done. Anyways, I'm at work, so I'm going to go upstairs and dig in. So hopefully everyone has a great day. Spoiler Nation, I'll catch you later. And for those that have stuck with me, message me over the last couple of weeks to find out what's going on. I'm good. I'm solid. I appreciate your support, and I will talk to you all later.